Hello basketball fans. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about trade rumors in the NBA world. Could LeBron James, one of the greatest players of all time, join the Golden State Warriors and team up with two-time MVP Stephen Curry? The whispers have been around for over 18 months, and it's creating waves across the NBA community. Let's break it all down. The Golden State Warriors have been making multiple calls to the Los Angeles Lakers in an attempt to explore a trade for LeBron. Imagine it, LeBron, with 4 NBA championships and countless accolades, playing alongside Curry, a sharpshooting legend who's led the Warriors to multiple championships. The combination would unite two generational superstars, but it's not just about talent. Team chemistry, contracts, and strategic plans all play a huge role. Sources reveal that despite the Warriors' interest, LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, has confirmed that LeBron is not interested in leaving the Lakers. That's a major hurdle. Additionally, the Lakers are focused on building another championship-caliber team with LeBron and young star Luka Doncic. Any trade would have to satisfy both teams financially and strategically, and so far, the Warriors' proposals have fallen short. Curry and LeBron faced off in 4 straight NBA Finals from 2015 to 2018. Those battles created one of the fiercest rivalries in NBA history. Yet, on the international stage, they've worked together for the U.S. senior men's team, winning gold at the Paris Olympics. This proves that while rivals on the court, collaboration is possible under the right circumstances. If this trade ever happened, we could imagine lineups where LeBron handles power forward duties while Curry runs the point. Draymond Green's defensive versatility combined with LeBron's playmaking could create one of the most formidable offenses in NBA history. But, would the team sacrifice depth? Could bench players like Andrew Wiggins maintain their roles? These are critical questions. Instant championship contender, combining LeBron's versatility with Curry's shooting creates a nearly unstoppable duo. Star power, 2 of the biggest global names in basketball could bring unprecedented attention to Golden State. Marketing and revenue, imagine jersey sales, ticket demand, and international viewership skyrocketing. Chemistry risks, superstars don't always mesh perfectly on the court. Lakers pushback, LeBron's contract and the team's strategy make approval highly unlikely. Salary cap and assets, Golden State would likely have to give up key players or draft picks, which could weaken long-term depth. Fans are buzzing online, creating hypothetical highlight reels of LeBron and Curry dominating together. Analysts like Adrian Wojnarowski and Jake Fisher acknowledge the Warriors' persistence but also highlight that LeBron's loyalty to the Lakers is a strong roadblock. Many NBA experts consider this trade intriguing but improbable in the near term. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we're diving into the Golden State Warriors off-season drama, a storyline that has been filled with delays, uncertainty, and now, possibly, opportunity. The Warriors have been extremely quiet this summer. Outside of the ongoing drama with Jonathan Kuminga's contract negotiations, Golden State has barely made any major moves. Yes, reports say they have verbal agreements with 3 free agents, but until those deals are signed and sealed, nothing is guaranteed. And here's where things get interesting. The Miami Heat just made a surprising decision that could open the door for Golden State. Instead of signing big men like Kai Jones or Trey Lyles, 2 players they were heavily linked to, Miami chose to re-sign Drew Smith to a 3-year deal. That move effectively left Jones and Lyles floating in the free agent market. Now, the Warriors, a team that desperately needs depth in the frontcourt, could swoop in and take advantage of this situation. Let's start with Kai Jones. At 6 feet 11 inches, only 24 years old, Jones is an athletic freak. He can run the floor, finish above the rim, and bring a lot of energy off the bench. His time with the Clippers didn't really showcase his full potential, but with the Mavericks last season, in just 12 games, Jones averaged over 11 points and nearly 7 rebounds per game while shooting an incredible 83% from the field. He may not be polished technically, but he knows how to play his role, rim protection, lob threat, hustle plays. Exactly what Golden State could use behind an aging Al Horford. Then there's Trey Lyles. A very different player, but equally valuable. At 29 years old, 6 feet 9 inches, Lyles is a stretch four who can space the floor, knock down threes, and bring solid veteran presence. He averaged around 6.5 points and 4.6 rebounds last year, shooting 34% from deep. He's not the most athletic guy, and defensively he's limited, but his basketball IQ and shooting fit perfectly into the Warriors system. He could easily slide into small ball lineups alongside Draymond Green or even play next to Horford to open up spacing for Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So, if you're the Warriors, do you take a chance on the young, high-upside Kai Jones? Or do you go with the steady, reliable veteran Trey Lyles? Honestly, signing both on team-friendly deals wouldn't be a bad idea. But here's the catch, none of this matters until the Jonathan Kuminga situation is resolved. Negotiations between Kuminga and the front office have reportedly stalled. The two sides haven't spoken in weeks. Kuminga has expressed frustration, and there's even talk he might accept the $7.9 million qualifying offer just to get out sooner. If that happens, the locker room chemistry could take a major hit. And that's the real issue here, Golden State is running out of time. Steph Curry is 37, Draymond is aging, and the window for another championship is closing fast. They cannot afford to let this offseason slip away with. Shams reported that the Warriors deliberately avoided going all in on a big trade because they are balancing two timelines, trying to remain competitive with Curry while also protecting their future with Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski. According to Shams, the decision not to move Kuminga was unanimous across the front office. He explained that several teams inquired about him, but Golden State shut down every offer, believing Kuminga's upside is far too valuable. Shams also pointed out that the Warriors' smaller moves were calculated. Adding DeAnthony Melton gives them a defensive guard who fits perfectly in Steve Kerr's system. Their interest in veterans like Al Horford reflects an understanding of their frontcourt weakness. It's not flashy, but it's smart, Shams said. This front office isn't chasing a headline, they're trying to stay steady, knowing Steph Curry can still anchor a playoff run if the roster is balanced around him. In the end, Stephen A. and Shams painted two different pictures, one full of doubt and urgency, the other pragmatic and strategic. Stephen A. believes the Warriors wasted another year of Steph's prime by being too passive. Shams believes they played the long game, preserving Kuminga as the face of the future while patching the current roster with solid role players. And that contrast, between the emotional urgency of television and the calm realism of insider reporting, is exactly how the NBA world views Golden State right now, a team stuck between the dynasty they once were and the uncertain path of what comes next. When asked about the Golden State Warriors offseason, Stephen Curry gave a response that perfectly reflected who he is, honest, competitive, but still optimistic. Curry knows better than anyone that his championship window is not wide open forever, and every summer matters. In an interview with Bay Area reporters during his off-season training camp, Curry admitted he had mixed emotions. On one hand, he praised the front office for refusing to part ways with Jonathan Kuminga. That was huge, Curry said. I've seen the work JK has put in, I've seen the leaps he's made, and I know he can be special for us. The fact that the organization is committed to him tells me we're not just thinking about this year, we're thinking about the future too. I want him here, and I want to see him grow into that next star.